Guys, welcome to Gunners Lovers TV. As you know, Arsenal has been knocked out from the Champions League. We are no longer there. And the Premier League has run away a long time, and Liverpool has already taken that one. So it's not hard to know that Anslot, just his first try to get the Premier League, he got it. And Arteta has tried more than 3 times, and he's still struggling to win the Premier League. So various opinion on whether Arteta is doing well, or whether the board is doing well, or whether the players are doing well. Well, so many angry fans everywhere, including myself. I'm not happy the way Arsenal has, they've toyed with their gift that God has given to them. They would have won last year. They would have won this year. They would have won 2-3 years ago if they had listened to what the fans have said. The fans needed Arsenal to buy a recognized number 9 striker, potent one that will put in goals. Now, let's fast forward to today. News have it already that Arsenal has reached a verbal agreement with Martin Zubimendi of Real Sociedad, and Fabrizio Romano, Jacobs, and so many reliable journalists have confirmed that. It comes at a time when everybody is down. Arsenal fans are down from the disappointment of the defeat by PSG and dumping Arsenal out of the competition. So in between that, we are preparing today to play Liverpool. They've now broken the news that the 60 million euros fee for Zubimendi, Arsenal has agreed to pay it, and it's just a formal process now left to submit the money or do all those registration and all that, or wait for the transfer window to be officially opened so that they can formalize the deal. Don't forget, Zubimendi wanted to go to Liverpool. The rumor was everywhere last year. And January this year, it was also said that Arsenal had reached agreement with him, but it was like rumor. But now, a formal agreement in principle has been reached to sign Zubimendi. Is that the player Arsenal is looking for? No. But do we need him? Yes. Rumors having it now that Partey and Jorginho might not be there when we kickstart the season. So it is good for us to have another midfielder in place because, as you know, Declan Rice would love to go forward more, but we don't have somebody who will hold that place tight. That's why the first leg of the PSG capitalized on that. So there was no Partey. Partey was absent in that first leg. Now, if you look also at our bench, I observed that. Even people like Ghostbridge, they also observe it. When we were playing PSG, we had practically no replacement or substitution that has the caliber of the first 11 to bring in from other wings. We're just bringing in patches like defenders. You play here, you play there. But the depth of our bench was not there. And it has never been there since these boys got injured. The whole lot. You know them, Havertz, Jesus, Magalhaes, and co. The only shining light was that Kiwo surprised everybody and has lifted up his game. So we didn't have that to compete with PSG. Also, somebody asked me yesterday whether I watched the match when I put out one video. Of course, I watched the match and I said PSG humiliated us, in the sense that everything you throw at them, it's like they know what you throw at them. And they were able to withstand it. So it's not a question of you tried. This is my own opinion. You keep on. We say, oh, we tried to score, but we had 6 different shot at goal. We couldn't convert any. That tells us that something is wrong. It's not a question of, yes, they defended very well, but you have to find a way with very, very intelligent players to get a goal. Well, the news also has it now that Andre Beta, our new sporting director, has started his reign by sealing that Zubimendi deal, and now he's now working on striker, to have a striker for Arsenal. He has narrowed it down to 2, as newspaper report has it. 2 of them, which is Benjamin Sesko and Victor Gyökeres of Sporting Lisbon. You see, Benjamin Sesko is of RB Leipzig. So those 2 now is where he's now focusing his attention on from newspaper reports. Now, one of the moves we are making now, even newspapers again have narrowed it down to say it's Victor Gyökeres that he's looking at particularly. So Corella, one of the Portuguese newspaper outlets, have confirmed today also that Arsenal has made a 63 million, submitted a bid of 63 million pounds. Don't forget the release clause put in there by Sporting is 100 million euros. So Arsenal has not even met the release clause, because clubs like Chelsea, Manchester United, because he played for the manager of Manchester United, Amorim, while I was there, are also looking at him. We have it on rumor, also from rumor, that he says if Manchester United play Champions League, he might consider them. And of course, you know, Tottenham and Manchester United are in the final of the Champions League. So Arsenal need to really move fast, because this is another Swedish player. I hope it will not slip through our fingers. The first one we could not get was Isak of Newcastle. I remember then he was the Real Sociedad then asked Arsenal to pay 62 million. We refused to pay it. We didn't consider him potent enough. We went for Jesus, who came from Manchester United City, and we bought that one for around 45 million because it was cheap. So cheap article, cheap no goal, and then we are met with a stiff, weak attack. Not only that, it's also having injuries added to inefficiency. So I hope Arsenal will buy Gyökeres this time around and pay the agreed fee, the release clause. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what your opinion is. Do not waka past this Gunners Lovers TV. Share this video to your friends. Today we'll be playing Liverpool. We are supposed honorably to give them guard of honor at their stadium at Anfield. They were beaten by Chelsea 3-1 last week. I hope we'll be able to secure our second position properly, because yesterday Southampton did the unthinkable, drew with Manchester City, which also killed their hopes of going number 2. So, as at now, so between Newcastle and Chelsea, when they play today, they could just upstage. One of them could upstage Manchester City. I'll see you in another video. Bye.